Hi Libra, how are you feeling today? Welcome to your reading, and this is going to be spirit messages on a situation that you're going through right now. So it's timeless for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and North Node, or if you've got strong Libra energy in your chart, strong placements in your chart. And it will be a spirit giving you some advice, guidance, and clarity on a situation that you're dealing with at the moment that feels perhaps a bit challenging or quite tense, or we're not quite sure where to go. And anything unclear. So let's have a look and see what spirit want to talk to you about today. Okay. And you'll know in the first few cards if this is your current energy. Right, we have Healer of the Ages. I feel like this is you. Strategy. Okay, let me get the the rest of them out. Magician in the Mirror. Your cup. There's something. There's a your gifts are growing. Blossoming abundance. Yeah, you're doing really well at something. Daughter romance. And we've got hostilities. I feel like there's one more for you. Storm warning. Okay. You are doing really well at something. Something's going really well. It's like you're being recognized, or things are coming together, and there's some people around you who it's almost like they wish they could be different, but they're not at the moment, and they are jealous, or there's like lots of judgment. I mean, it comes from insecurity and jealousy. Yeah, we've got the fifth chakra, your throat chakra, the truth. There's something that people aren't saying, the truth of how they feel about you, and it's not the truth of the situation, it's the truth of we've got patience and attachment. It's their attachment. Yeah, it's their attachment. They're kind of like not in the light right now. Sorry, that's reflecting on for you. So is their truth, not the actual truth, but their truth. They're kind of not being fully honest, and I feel like that's putting a damper on something, or it's causing an issue somewhere. But you're doing really well. It's like you're doing really well. You might have just got a promotion, or you might be lining yourself up for a promotion, or something's going successfully for you. This could be in a romantic relationship with the daughter romance coming up as well, or it could be that you've just met somebody new, or you've fallen into this relationship where you've fallen in love very quickly. But it's like something's happened quite quickly. Well, it appears that it's happened quite quickly, but it's been a lot of hard work in the making, and you making the right decisions, and you doing things and making the hard decisions in the past to put you where you are now, with the opportunities, the people, the situation, the finances, perhaps. Chariot. Yes, this is you moving forward. I'll flip these around in a second. Four of air. A nine of water. Yeah, you're totally in fulfillment here. But there's some judgment around you that's kind of making you question transformation. I want to say as well, well done for not biting at some of the spiteful things people have said, or the difficult. Yeah, we've got six of air. So for me, the five of air, it can be like very spiteful words. The air swords is largely connected to our communication, the mind space, the air element, and five of air is like conflict in communication, conflict with words, and that can be in our own head, or it can be with other people. And I do feel like there's been some kind of like not very nice words, or communication, or things said or done, and this could be on social media as well with the air element here. But because you have been in complete happiness, and you haven't bit into it, like you haven't gone in for the responses to this. You're walking away from this. It's like some of it still affects you. It's like sometimes people will put something on social media, like a quote or something, and you know that it's directed to you. And it does affect us, because especially if we think that if it's a friend, or we think that it's somebody who like we cared about, or we've, you know, they know us, and all of a sudden they've just turned almost. But you haven't. You've been really graceful through this, and you're rising above all of that stuff, the bad stuff, the negative framing of things. But you're beautifully on your way forward. But there is something being impacted. You are impacted by what people are saying at the moment, in a way. It's like you're not, but it's the acknowledgement that it's still like, oh God, I wish that they'd, you know, they spoke to me, or they didn't say that, and I don't know why it has to be this difficult. I don't know why they're playing games. Something. I mean, it's not going to stop you from being your awesomeness, because you're fully in your awesomeness with this energy. You really are. And you're getting everything coming to you because you are on the right vibration, and because you've made the right calls, and because it's your pathway. I want to say as well, it's like nobody else's business. It's like no one else's business how great things are going for you, and it's up to you who you share that with as well. And sometimes it doesn't feel true to share that with, you know, if you get a promotion and you've got lots of money coming in, it doesn't mean you have to take everyone out for dinner every Friday night, unless you want to, but it doesn't mean that you have to. And yes, we can be very generous, you know, if we've got time, we can be generous with our time. If we've got resources, we can be generous with our resources, but it doesn't mean that you have to just because you've got them. It's like this person is saying the opposite of that, and I think that's where there's this balance, like, you know, just because you've got that, which means you should be doing all of this for everybody else, and it's like this real insecurity and bitterness. That's the word I'm looking for, bitterness. That's where all of that was going. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Okay, but you are absolutely in this fulfillment energy, whatever's happened, connection, job, something. What's been hidden here? King of Fire. What's been hidden? Yeah, this person, Five of Earth, Five of Pentacles. This person has isolated themselves almost, and accused you of isolating them. That's what I mean by the whole you should be taking everybody out for dinner thing. Obviously it's not going to be that. Well, it might not be that for everybody, and it's not necessarily going to be that, but metaphorically that's the energy I'm picking up on. They're being very aggressive, passive aggressive. That's what's being hit, that's what's hidden. But they're isolating themselves, and they're leaving themselves out in the cold. They're not coming from a heart. Their heart's closed down at the moment because they feel, I mean, deep down, then it's not even like they feel not. There's not actually not. I'm not picking up any nastiness. It doesn't feel like they're being nasty, even though their actions and their words might be looking quite nasty. It's like what I'm hearing is crying, and when you go deep, deep, deep down in this person, it's like they feel really sad. They feel left out. They feel left behind. Um, they feel like luck doesn't necessarily hit them. They feel undeserving. They feel insecure, and there's a lot of healing that needs to happen for this person. But I mean, that's for their journey as well. And it's like, if they just spoke to you about it, you'd be there for them, and you'd probably help them. But it's not how it's panning out at the moment. But it's like this real, just be aware of this person and the havoc that they might cause, they're trying to cause, or just the drama they're trying to cause, versus this brilliant period in your life that you're stepping into, because you absolutely deserve it, because you are the right person for it. You've been through your healing journey massively, and it's helping you bring in and call in energetically the wonderful things that are happening for you. Okay, let's see what's coming up next on your pathway, and we're going to have a look at what are we looking at, actually. No, yes. Nope. Spirit's saying go here. Okay, so let's look at activation first. What is being activated through this situation? What is it kind of showing us? What is it teaching us? What's being activated through this situation? Action. Yeah. Focus. I don't usually pick the cards out like this, actually. Um, so flexibility. No. There we go. Leadership. Yeah, it's because you're stepping into this leadership role where you're being an inspiration, but it's this there's maybe somebody just isn't quite yeah, you're thriving. Lovely. Yeah. Yeah. So we've got flexibility and action. I feel like this is attached as well, actually, or connected to, not attached. Flexibility, action, and focus. So this is about understanding the long-term goal, the long-term vision, the joy, the pathway, the purpose, and the desire, just the feeling and the pull, and then being focused to get there. Being flexible on this energy here is like being very strong on your strategy, but being very flexible with your tactics and not losing focus. Not losing. We've also got two big cats here. We've got the snow. I feel like that's a snow leopard and a tiger. So that might resonate. Big cats might resonate for you. Power animal, or just in general, they might just the energy of those animals might resonate for you as well. It's very powerful, very strategic. It's like just going unnoticed, like being able to be in stealth mode and still keep moving forward, still taking action, but not in a way where it's like really loud. In a way that you can just be passed by. You can pass by unnoticed, so that you can focus on your gut, on your pathway. And there is, because there's lots of different things coming. I feel like there's loads of opportunities. It's like people are going to be calling you and being like, oh, can you do this? And oh, I've heard you do this really well. Can you do that for me? And it's, yeah, it's literally like it's just layering, layering, layering. And this is where you're just stepping into your authority here. You're stepping into your leadership role. And not because you want to be a leader, but because you're naturally gifted to be a leader. And it's knocking other people off their feeling of that they should be the leader. But you're thriving here. You really are thriving. But like, you know, you've had times in your life as well where there's been stuff going on and it's been like, well, no, feels like we're on total meltdown. Like you know, everyone goes through cycles, and this is your cycle of abundance. This what it feels like. This is your cycle of abundance, and it's like you are able to yeah, we've got intention. You've got the right intentions. This is the focus as well, so being very clear on your intention and your focus. I do feel like in the not too distant past, perhaps the last couple of years, you have, or maybe even the last kind of within the last 5 years, been on this, closed out some very heavy healing as well. What else do we have for the viewer, please? Storm fields. Oops. Yeah. Peaks of joy. We've got master numbers 22 and 33 here as well for you. Okay. And we have coming apart. I think that was. Where are we? This coming apart feels like you're planning, like there's not being too rigid. Yeah. We've got goblins and stuck in the mud. So be very clear on intentions right now. Be very clear on intentions. It's time to not worry about the how so much, like just try different hows, but really know the why. And that's like the clarity of the intention. And it's things coming back into balance, which you're the master of anyway. But things coming back into balance, things being the releasing of everything. It's coming apart from who you were and from what your environment maybe has kind of asked of you, and being clear on your intention, because you're definitely moving forward in a way that you've never experienced before. It's like it's more powerful, you're more present, it's more conscious. It's like it's almost like time slowed down so that you can enjoy the moments. And we've got storm fields, and the energy of this card is like the storm is passing. The storm will pass, and it's not going to take everything with it. So it looks like it's going to come and cause so much damage, and actually it doesn't cause that much damage. The house is still standing, the birds are still there, the mushrooms are still there, the bee is still there, the pathway is still there, the daisies are still there. I'm just going to hold that a bit closer so that you can see. I'm sorry about my nails. I need to do them. It's not going to, nothing here, nothing, because we've got storm warning here as well. Nothing is going to stop or knock away what you've built for yourself in your life. Like it doesn't have to be like that, even if it looks like somebody is a threat to what you've built. And we've got peaks of joy. This is spirit saying enjoy your transformation. We've got the butterfly here as well. This is like enjoy your transformation, enjoy this feeling, enjoy this being on the do you know when you're on a ride, if you've been on like a fairground ride before, like a theme park ride, when you're in a car and you go on a hill and you've got that kind of like oof before you go down. That's what it feels like, but it is this elation and this being suspended. And you've got that here with the stuck in the mud as well, which is all about not worrying about being stuck, not getting too focused on the detail, and just being able to kind of like lift your head up and look around and just enjoy where you are. It's kind of like if you were to plan a trip and um, you had a plan about everything you wanted to do and you crammed lots of stuff in, loads of places to visit, and you were really excited about it, and you'd read up on different things you were going to do, different activities, different places to visit, and then the first bus of the day or the first taxi of the day or the first drive of the day, you don't get there in time and it knocks out your whole day. Rather than panicking and worrying or getting in any way stressed about getting to the next thing, or any of the logistics of it, it's kind of thinking, okay, right, so we've got a couple of hours till our next thing. Let's not worry about it. Where should we go? Should we go to this like amazing coffee shop and have some coffee, or should we go and see this? Or it's doing something different, and just embracing any kind of detours, any mishaps, as just knowing that it's all okay. There's like a sense of fun and playfulness here. But now, even if you feel like a little bit, oh, there's goblins going in there, you know that they're not goblins. You're not afraid anymore. You've been through too much. And it's like now. The fear. When you turn into the fear and you walk towards it, it dissipates. It's like the power of moving forward. The power of your mind. All of that right now. So that's why it can't take anything away. And that's like the real freedom, right? Okay, let's have a look at healing energy that's just surrounding you, what you might need to be aware of, like the wisdom around this part of the journey. Spirit Keeper of the East. Yeah. There's some people in your life, Grandfather Sky. Yeah, you're definitely working with spirit here. Definitely working with spirit. The Warrior of the Heart. We do have two polar bears. So polar bears could be a bit of particular significance as well for you. But there is huge, the amount of compassion and understanding that you have around your heart space, around your sense of love and caring for other people is immense. I think there's one more here for you. Is there one more? Let's do one more shuffle. No. Okay. You're starting something very new, but it's almost like it doesn't matter what's on the outside, you're very new with it. And it's like things smell different, they taste different, they sound different, but it's just incredible, a really incredible experience you're going through, or you're just about to step into. And it really is like the honoring of how spirit have helped you to this point, how you've worked with spirit, how you've honored spirit, how I feel like you've asked spirit sometimes if something's been okay to do, and they're acknowledging that connection between you and spirit, and you have displayed such compassion when it comes to heart space. And for those of you where this situation that you're asking about here is a romantic situation, you've been learning a lot through romantic relationships. It's been teaching you a lot. You could have strong 7th house placement as well as Libra placement as well. Okay, where are we going now, Spirit? Okay, we're going advice. This is all of the Spirit's just saying it's all about moving forward. This is all about moving forward for you. Okay, let's get some guidance. So how are we moving forward? What is some advice for the viewer, please? Guardian angel, you are not alone. The grandfather sky energy as well for me is very much like, remember that we're here for you. So ask us if you need something. It's like, remember that we're here, and we know you've got this on your own, and we know that you would love to, you know, we know that you're fully capable, but if you need us, we're here, and don't forget to ask us. It could be for healing. It could be for a sign. It could be just to sit with you and to be with you for a bit. Oh, okay. Guardian angels, you are not alone. They are telling you you're not alone. So in where anybody might be making you feel a little bit like, oh, I wish that this situation wasn't like this and I don't know what to do about it. It needs your non-engagement to dissipate. And then we've got traveler, move in a new direction. And hunter, track down your fears and desires. This is about you knowing that you don't have any fears anymore and you're tracking down these desires. There is something about travel for a lot of you. It could be travel, physical. It feels for some of you physical travel, so going to somewhere new, but not planning, going somewhere new and then getting there and saying, okay, what we're doing today, like not worrying about over planning, just knowing some maybe big things you want to do, but not overexerting yourself or over planning. It's just about the adventure of what you're doing. It's Jupiter energy coming up for you as well with this traveler card. So something that's kind of expansive and going into expansion. So you could have like a Jupiter transit perhaps, or progression. Yeah, you're so focused. This hunter energy, like you're so focused. It's like wherever your dreams take you, it's going to be this an amazing adventure. Okay, what else? I feel like there's more here that Spirit want to say. What else do we need to know? Spring, see your seeds grow. Yeah, we've had that. Oh, nice. We've got great teacher, learn from spiritual experiences, and you've been through a major spiritual experiences. But for me, this great teacher energy in this deck is very similar to the healing of the ages in this deck. So this is like, this could be collective consciousness healing energy. However you resonate with that, and people use different terms and different ways of resonating, but there's this the healing, the healer energy that you're tapping into. You have the ability to heal others as well, like profoundly heal other people. Oh, and we've got elder, healing through the lineage. Yeah, that's this release. So it's like this big release that you had in the past, and a lot of the stuff that you've been through in the past, you're breaking ancestral patterns, and now they're broken. This is the relief. This is the the accomplishment. Don't even want to say accomplishment because it's the wrong word, but this is what happens when you are true to your pathway and you do the difficult things, as emotionally, spiritually, and then it kind of just works itself into our life. And we are for sure in this newness of energy, closing out the old and coming into something new. But you've already been planting these seeds for a long time now. Okay, let's have a look first at what we need to be aware of about this situation where there might be some hostility. What do we need to know about this hostility? Queen of Cups, yeah. I feel like this is just do exactly what you've been doing. Compassion, understanding, but strength and discernment, and not being in any way swayed by somebody else's emotions. So if somebody's really emotional, somebody's kind of quite, it's immature emotion. We've got the Page of Cups. It's almost like through this process you're teaching them how to do this differently next time. It won't be with you, it will be with somebody else perhaps. It's like somebody's throwing a bit of a hissy fit because you got the promotion and they didn't, and by you holding yourself the way you're holding yourself and moving through the situation the way that you are showing them how you setting an example for them. I keep tripping over my words in your reading. It's like my tongue is not moving. So I don't know if that resonates for anybody or if there's something there, but I keep tripping over my words, which could be relevant to this particular situation. Yeah, so Page of Cups. This is quite an immature energy, immature emotional energy. Don't really know the impact of what they're doing or what they've done. Yeah, Five of Cups. They're very sad. They're in a sad place. But it's like, you, because of the dynamic between you, it's almost like you can't help them just yet unless they're open to that. Okay. What comes after this? What is our future pathway possibilities? Oh, the Tower. Nice. Nine of Cups. We love it. And the Sun. We love it. Okay. What do we need to be aware of that we can't see just yet? Yeah, just keep working hard. Keep doing what you're doing. Okay, we've got walking away. Eight of Cups. You're right near the end. And one, oops, there we go. Oh, and we've got the Ace of Cups. I was going to say, okay, one card that we, that you want to leave, that Spirit want to leave you with the tarot. And we had three come out for you. I feel like you're not where you might have felt trapped or restricted in the past. That's just not going to happen for you anymore. A whole new lease of life. The Tower, the Sun, and the Nine of Cups. Yikes. What an incredible energy you're walking into. This is really about you being in your authentic self, you shining in your brightest light. With the Tower energy coming up, it's like whatever the situation is, you don't have any control over it. It couldn't have gone a different way. It was something that's totally outside of your control that has changed the situation, but it's for the better. It's totally for the better. The whole thing has transformed you profoundly. It really has. And we've got the Eight of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups. So you know there's something that you need to walk away from. It could be a friendship, it could be a location if we're going on all these travels, but there's something that you've walked away from that was emotionally very stagnating, and it didn't allow you to feel free. It's freedom. I'm feeling freedom, emotional freedom. And we've got the Queen of Swords and the Ten of Cups. This is your strategic play again. This is you being in your strategic energy with the Queen of Swords, but this is also about you being super truthful. Did we have, was it, yeah, we had the throat chakra that came up. So this is all about our truth, speaking our truth, and hearing the truth from others in some cases as well. So this is about you being, there's something that's happened that is fate, divinely guided. Could be somebody that you've met, a job you've got, a gift and a talent that you've got. Something is divinely orchestrated and guided and fated for you. And that's what's been happening. It's incredibly like joy giving to everybody else in the situation. Taking away whatever's happened here, there's so much joy that people are getting out of this situation, not just you. And we've got Ace of Cups and the Empress. So this person, do you know, this person might offer an apology, and it's this. I think this is Spirit's way of saying this is just everyone, like everyone is kind of looked after by the earth. Everyone is able to come back to earth, come back to nurture, come back to self-care, come back to compassion, when they want to themselves. But there might be an opportunity, because this person feels quite trapped. They feel like the Eight of Swords. There could be an opportunity where they come in and just offer some truth, and that's where you're in your Empress energy, and that's where you can perhaps guide. So you're in this Empress Queen of Cups energy, which is like super uber powerful. Okay, let's get some words of wisdom from Spirit now, just to close up the reading and give you a little bit of guidance on this next part of the pathway. But it's like you carry on doing what you're doing. This situation will pass. Oh, we've got phases. This situation will pass with this person, because it's not yours. It's your situation because it's impacting you, but it's not your situation, if that makes any sense. Phases. Shine even when you're not whole. This is just you're going through a phase. It will soon be over and done with. And I kind of feel like you're saying, when I say that, you're saying, oh, not soon enough. But it's, oh, we've got thrive. We've got thriving and thrive. It will be over soon. There's enough space for the moon and her stars not to tear each other down. Maybe that's what you need to say to this person. There's enough room for both of us. Can we not both be doing this same thing? Can we not both be amazing at this job? Or, can we both not be in amazing relationships? Can we both not have amazing families? Like, it doesn't have to be one or the other, and it's not a competition. Can we not do it together in a community, and encourage each other? So perhaps that's one way within the situation, just to try and open it up a little bit. New horizons. Old ways won't open new doors. I feel like that's been a lot of what's happened. The old ways, you kind of knew that they weren't working, and you've changed how you're doing things now. But with the traveler and new horizons, I definitely feel like you go in somewhere. You go in somewhere, and it's not about doing things in the old way. Okay, let's get some final words of guidance, some final advice for you, viewer, as you step into this super incredible energy. A lot of the signs have had some really incredible energy actually after a period of what feels very tense. There seems to be quite a lot of tension in situations in the collective, and it's wonderful to see, like, the push through. And it's always these ups and downs, right? Always the ups and downs. Nothing is ever the same. Change is inevitable. And that's the only thing I think that is. They say, oh, here we go. Flamingo spirit, embrace the in-between. Yeah, I mean, that's everything. Embrace the in-between, because that's where you are at the minute. Giraffe spirit, see the big picture. We had giraffe again here. There's lots of doubles for you guys. There's lots of doubles. It's travel, polar bear, like big cats, giraffe. This is about seeing the big picture, not getting stuck in the detail. Ant spirit, time to collaborate. Yeah, collaboration over competition. Brown bear spirit, take time out. So when things feel a little bit too intense, or it feels like you don't want to engage with something, just take time out. And you don't even need an excuse for that. Parrot spirit, watch your words. This feels like the responses. So we said earlier about there being like words or communication, even like something on social media that's written, like written or spoken words. And it could be being very extremely mindful of that in this situation until things die down a bit, until things pass. But this is also in relation to just the recognition that there is something to do with words or things that have been spoken or exchanged. Moth spirit, surrender now. So this is, again, spirit saying, don't plan, don't think that you need to do anything really super tactical. This is about you taking action from a place of strategic desire, awareness, drive, and then allowing everything else to kind of fall into place. Coyote spirit, trust in divine detours. I wasn't actually going to get another one, and I just pulled it. So trust in divine detours. This is what I meant, but spirit obviously says so much better than I do. This is what I meant by the traveler. So it's like trusting the detour. If you have this plan when you're on holiday in this brand new city and there's all these amazing things to see, if you've got a plan and it goes to plan, you're not going to be where you're supposed to be to have this amazing conversation, to learn this new thing, to witness this thing, to meet this person. Trust in the divine detours up to this point, but also in this adventure that you're just about to embark on. Okay, I will leave it there. I've run out of space, I think, a little bit for you as well. It's very intense, so much energy through your reading, like so much encouragement I feel from Spirit through your reading to keep moving forward. And I hope this has helped with some situations or a situation that you're dealing with right now that is passing through. It is passing through because you're going to be on this whole new horizon. And I hope it's helped you and you've got some messages of guidance and comfort from Spirit today. And I hope to see you next time. Thank you for watching the reading with me, and I'll catch you soon. Take care.